The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
Differently for us tonight, it was our defense. And so that was something that we've been stressing the last couple of days. We wanted to make sure that we did a great job with our defensive philosophy, guarding the ball, how we wanted to guard screens, and then just the level of communication that we needed. I thought our young women did an outstanding job tonight, which put us in a position to win. But the biggest thing was that tonight we were able to finish. We had 4 people in double figures, and anytime we can score the ball like that and defend, keep our turnovers under 15, then we put ourselves in a great position.
And Kristen Askew had some really key three-point shots. Talk about her performance tonight.
I think a couple of games ago, Kristen had a big scoring game, and it gave her some confidence. And so now she is really she is stepping into her role for this particular team, and we've told her, you know, you have to shoot the ball. And so she's been getting in the gym working on it, and so we look forward to more of that from her in her senior campaign.
With the new year, there's the talk of New Year's resolutions and all of that. Did you guys make any of those as a team or anything like that?
We actually did. We wanted to make sure that after defining who we are as a team and looking at our reality, we wanted to make sure that we became a better defensive team and that we value the basketball more by sharing the ball, one, and then just making sure that we take care of the ball. And so our young women have been pushing each other the last couple of days. They didn't feel good about their last game and the outcome of that particular game in terms of how we played. And so we wanted to definitely come home, protect home court, and get 2016 started off the right way.
You guys had held Holly Wilkins scoreless in the first half and only 4 points overall. What was really working on defending her?
Actually, I thought we did a good job of jumping to the ball, and then we were switching all screens. And so that for doing that, a lot of times we were able to get in position early enough to discourage the shot or at least make sure they were taking contested shots. That was one of our goals for tonight. Let's make sure that most shots taken are contested. We had a couple that we actually gave up in terms of our help side being too early or being too late. But overall, the young women did a great job with that.
When you were drawing up your game plan, did you assign a certain person to guard her all night, or how did you kind of handle that?
You know, Furman is a great team in terms of scoring. They generally shoot the ball well, and so you can't just guard one person. You know, you definitely have to make sure that you're aware of who's on the floor, and we knew that this would be her first game playing, but we know what she's capable of doing. And so not just that young woman for Furman, but, you know, Bunn does a great job in orchestrating their offense and finding those correct people, as well as the other young women that play. They have a fabulous coach. He does an outstanding job. Her players follow her lead. But tonight, the Eagles played solid defensively, and we hit shots. And so we wanted to protect home court, and we were able to do that tonight.
What kind of happened, I think, at the end of the game, Tisha was dribbling the ball as the shot clock was kind of expired. Was that like a miscommunication, or what kind of was happening?
It was just kind of a little miscommunication in terms of what we were doing there with it. And then we went back down and were able to just regain composure after that.
Was it kind of fitting that the steal by Morgan kind of seemed to seal the game after, I think you guys had, 5 steals in the first half, forced them to 13 turnovers, and they only averaged about 14. That was in the first half alone.
Well, I think for us, just being able to hit shots defensively, just enough maybe to make sure that those shots were contested. But Furman did a great job at the end of the game on the glass. You know, they out-rebounded us within that last 6 minutes of the game. We were just able to hit enough shots, the free throws at the end and the shots that we hit. Kristen hit a big 3 to give us a little bit of breathing room, but you always know offensively that they're solid, so you have to defend and be ready to contest.
Where does this kind of set your team up for the rest of the season to start this year with a win and to get your second win overall this season?
Well, you know, each game is an opportunity, and that's how we take it, one game at a time. So we were able to get off to a great start, but we still have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of parity in our conference, but there are just some great teams that you play against in the MEAC. And so you have to be ready every night. So we have tonight to enjoy this game, and then we have to get ready for the MEAC because there'll be some tough play in the MEAC, and so we want to get ready for that. This allows us to gain a little bit of confidence, but we still have a lot of work to do.
I feel overall it was definitely a team win, and We definitely went over defense. Defense was our main focus, and I feel like anytime defense is your main focus, you'll definitely come out with the win. I'm so proud of my teammates. Like Coach was saying, we had 4 people in double figures. We've been working off the court really hard, and I'm just really proud of this win. But like Coach also said, we have a lot of work to do. MEAC is a tough conference, and each game is going to be a dogfight, so we have to be prepared for that.
What was the biggest part of your defensive strategy that you guys had to look at and kind of adjust?
For me, I had Bun, which was the point guard. So I just basically wanted to contain her in front of me and make sure I was not putting my teammates in a bad position. And just talking. Communication was really key for us. That's how we were able to get the steals and do the extra that we needed.
How much is getting a win like this a big signature? Would you consider this a signature win?
I would consider it one of the top wins simply because we're going into our conference and we kind of needed that confidence booster. But we got plenty more wins to get, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
Did it feel like there was a turning point at all in the game, or was there a point when you realized like we're still hanging with them, we're still able to shut them down? You know, we can really pull this out.
In a sense, we just wanted to play each possession. It was, you never know with Furman. They could have came out because they have so many offensive weapons and did anything at any point. We just had to make sure we were focusing on defense and making sure we were getting back and playing hard each and every possession, regardless of what the score was.
That's all.
Hey, looking forward to South Carolina State. What are some things you saw from tonight that you guys could work on going into the conference play?
We definitely had to work on defense even more. We feel like we did pretty good, but we got a lot more work to do. And we continue to focus on defense, I feel like we'll be able to win a lot more games as well.
One more thing. When you identify a New Year's resolution like defense, like improving it, does that help kind of focus the team and center the team on that singular goal?
Yeah, that definitely helps. When you have a team on the same page and focusing on one goal, you can definitely, what am I trying to say? You can definitely come out with what you want to do each and every game when you focus in on one thing.
Did you guys write it down anywhere or put it up in the locker room or anything like that?
We talk about it to each other. We have a lot of different sessions, a lot of team bonding, just talking about each and everything and what we want to do together.
I feel the importance of this win was basically, as Morgan said, it helps with us with confidence. And it's a great way to start off the new year. So a new year, new us, and basically we're going to have to focus on defense. That's our main goal right now because that's where we be getting beat. So basically defense, it helped us come together as one, and it also helped with transitioning and also helping with us scoring more.
For you personally, what defensive adjustments did you feel like you had to make?
I feel like ball screens was the most we had to work with, as in like on the slip. So we step up and help, and the one got on the slip and also helps our defense. That was the biggest adjustment, and I feel like we did well because we started communicating more, and we were being able to stop the drive and all that.
Do you feel like you guys were able to kind of maintain your composure throughout the game, and kind of how were you able to do that?
Actually, I feel like we did. We came together on the court. We got in a little huddle and said, like, we felt like we was good. We got our composure, and we talked, and we kept confidence because at the end of the day, how the game went. It was anybody's game, and I feel like we played hard and we played together, and also we played smart.
With about 4.5 minutes left, there was that extended discussion by the officials. You guys were kind of out there for a long time. What did you talk about in that? I guess there was a break for maybe like a minute and a half or so.
A little harder. We just talking about, like, we just said, come on, pick up our defense, and we're good. So basically we said we're going to play together, and we kept playing smart, and we talked more, and then we just picked up our energy also.
Okay. I don't know what I was trying to say. How much did it help to have that break in the game? Is that something that you think really helped you down the stretch?
Yes, I feel like it helped us a lot because it was like a timeout, but not a timeout. So it helped us come together to talk us personally. Mm-hmm. So I feel like us calling our little own huddle and just say, come on, let's pick it up. It was great.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.